Hello, friends, and welcome back to English 520. Today, I want to tell you a story about the invisible world. This is a story for the tired student, for the dreamer who hasn't seen results yet, for you when you feel like you're walking in a long, dark tunnel. The story starts on a rainy Tuesday. You sit at your desk. The desk lamp is on, making a small circle of yellow light. Your notebook is open. You look at the words you wrote yesterday. You look at the grammar rules you tried to memorize last week. You try to speak an English sentence, but your tongue feels heavy. Words don't flow like water. They fall like heavy stones. You hear a native speaker in a video. They speak too fast. It sounds like noise, not music. A cold feeling rises in your chest. It is frustration. You look at the calendar. You have studied for 1 month. 2 months, maybe 3 months. You worked hard. You woke up early. You gave up your free time. But when you look in the mirror, you see the same person. When you open your mouth, you hear the same clumsy sounds as before. You pick up your phone. It is a mistake, but you do it anyway. You scroll through social media. You see a video of a girl saying, "I learned English in 30 days." You see a boy speaking 5 languages fluently. They look so happy. They look so light. They seem to have a magic power that you don't have. The voice in your head starts to whisper. It says, "Why are you trying? You are not smart enough. You started too late. Your memory is bad. You are wasting time." You look at the books, and you want to close them forever. You want to quit. You think, maybe this path is not for me. This moment is very dangerous. This is the moment where dreams die. But please, don't close the book. Don't turn off the light. Take a deep breath, in and out. Stay here with me, because today we will learn the secret of the soil. The soil does not hurry, but everything gets finished. Let's walk into a quiet forest together. Imagine you are a farmer. But you are not a normal farmer. You are growing a special tree called the Chinese bamboo. This brings us to lesson 1, the mystery of the soil. You take a small seed. It is just a dry brown shell. It looks like it has no life. You dig a hole in the cool, dark soil. You plant the seed. You cover it with dirt. You water it. You wait. 1 week passes. You look at the ground. Nothing. 1 month passes. You water it every day. You let the sunlight hit it. You pull out the weeds. You look at the ground. Still nothing. 1 year passes. Can you imagine? 1 year of work. 1 year of carrying water. 1 year of hope. You look at the ground. Still absolutely nothing. No green sprout. No leaf. Just brown dirt. Neighbors start to talk. They stand by the fence and laugh. They say, "Why are you watering the dirt? You are foolish. Nothing will grow there. Give up. Plant tomatoes. Tomatoes grow fast. You hear them. Their words hurt you. You start to doubt. You think, maybe they are right. Maybe I am watering a dead stone." But you continue. 2 years pass. Nothing happens. 3 years pass. Still nothing. 4 years pass. You have watered that spot for 4 years. You see no result. Your back hurts from labor. Your belief is as thin as an old thread. Then, in the 5th year, something happens. One morning, you walk to that spot. You see a small crack in the ground. A tiny green point comes up. It is only as big as your thumb. You smile. It is alive. But the story is not over. In the next 6 weeks, a miracle happens. The bamboo shoots up to the sky. It grows 1 meter, then 5 meters, then 10 meters, then 20 meters. In only 6 weeks, it becomes a giant to the forest, taller than a house, strong and flexible in the wind. Now, I have a question for you. Did the bamboo grow in 6 weeks, or did it grow in 5 years? If you say 6 weeks, you are wrong. It grew in 5 years. Why? Because during those 4 years of silence, the bamboo was working underground. It grew a huge root system. It spread deep and wide, built a strong foundation. If the bamboo tried to grow tall in the first year without those roots, it would fall. The first wind would knock it down. The bamboo knew it needed a foundation to hold the weight of the future. That is your life right now. That is your English journey. You are in the first 4 years. You are in the root stage. You study, you listen, you read, but you don't see anything. You feel like you are watering dirt, but that is not true. You are building a root system in your brain. Your neurons are connecting. Your ears are getting used to new sounds. Your mind is preparing to hold a tall tree. Don't stop watering. Now, Lesson 2. The iceberg illusion. We often look at success and think it is simple. We see the result, not the process. Think about an iceberg floating in the cold sea. You are on a ship. You see a beautiful white ice mountain above the water. It shines in the sunlight. It is majestic. But science tells us a secret. Only 10% of the iceberg is above water. 90% is underwater, in the deep darkness. When you look at someone speaking English fluently, you are looking at the 10%. You see their vocabulary, their accent, their confidence. You don't see the other 90%. You don't see the thousands of hours they listened. You don't see the mistakes they made. You don't see the times they felt stupid. You don't see the lonely nights with a dictionary. You don't see their fear. You compare your 90% underneath, your effort and struggle with their 10% on top their result. This is an unfair comparison. Respect the hidden ice. Respect your own silent hard work. Lesson 3 comes from the stonecutter. Imagine a man with a big hammer and a huge rock. He wants to break the rock in half. He hits it. Bang. Nothing happens. He hits it again. Bang. Not even a scratch. He hits it 50 times. Sweat falls on the rock. His hands shake. The rock looks exactly the same. He hits it 99 times. The rock is silent. The rock is hard. It seems impossible. Then he lifts the hammer for the 100th time. He brings it down. Crack. The rock splits perfectly in two. Did the 100th hit break the rock? No. It was the 99 hits before that made invisible cracks inside. The 100th hit only revealed the work that was stored up. Every time you learn a new word, you are hitting the rock. Every time you listen to a podcast, you are hitting the rock. You don't see the crack. You think it is useless. But the structure inside is changing. Keep hitting. The breaking moment is coming. Lesson 4 explains the difference between the hunter and the farmer. The hunter goes out to kill. He wants food today. He shoots, he eats. It is fast. It is instant. The learner is not a hunter. The learner is a farmer. The farmer must trust the process. You cannot pull a plant up to make it grow faster. If you pull a small plant to make it taller, you will kill it. You must have patience. Patience is not waiting. Patience is acting while waiting. It is trusting that the seed knows how to grow. You don't need to worry about the seed. You only need to worry about water and sunlight. Focus on the input, not the output. Lesson 5 brings us to the silent season. In nature, there is spring, summer, autumn, and winter. In spring, flowers bloom. In summer, fruit ripens. But in winter, the world looks dead. Trees have no leaves. Grass is brown. The air is cold. But is the tree dead? No. Inside the trunk, the sap is still moving. The tree's resting. It is gathering strength for the next flowers. Learning also has winters. You will have plateaus. These are times when you study, but feel like you are getting worse. You feel stuck. That is your winter. Your brain is organizing information. It is cleaning the house. Don't be afraid of the plateau. It is necessary. It is the silence before a new song. Lesson 6 comes late, but it is important. The swamp. In any journey, the beginning is fun, then it gets harder. Then it becomes boring. That is the swamp. Most people quit in the swamp. They quit because they are bored. But you know the secret now. Boredom is not bad. Boredom is where roots grow deep. If you can keep walking when you are bored, you win. Bamboo grows in the quiet and boring dark. Lesson 7. Now let's talk about the beauty of invisible things. We live in a noisy world. Everyone shouts. Everyone shows off their wins. But the strongest forces in the universe are silent. Gravity is silent, but it holds the planets. The sun is silent, but it gives life to everything. Your growth is also silent. Don't be sad if your journey is quiet. Quiet things last longer. Fireworks are loud and bright, but they only last a few seconds. The mountain is silent, but it lasts for millions of years. Be the mountain. Lesson 8. Trust your own time. Some flowers bloom in the morning, some bloom in the evening. Maybe your friend learns fast. That is their timeline. Maybe you learn slowly. That is your timeline. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to get to the top of the mountain. The view from the top is the same for everyone. The slow climber will see a sunset just as beautiful as the fast climber. In fact, the slow climber might appreciate it more because they understand the cost of the trip. So, we have gone through many useful lessons. I hope these lessons will help you on your life journey, as well as your upcoming English journey. Now is the time to start your dream. Let's roll up our sleeves and begin your journey. I will equip you with 20 more simple but powerful tools to nourish a balanced life and support your English journey in the most natural way. First, here are 10 foundation tools for a strong life. 1. The breath. The first tool is always with you. When your mind races with worry or too much information, stop. Breathe in for 4 counts. Hold for 4 counts. Breathe out for 4 counts. Repeat 3 times. Your shoulders drop. Your face gets softer. Calmness returns, and you are ready to learn new things. 2. The morning water. Right after you wake up, drink a glass of water. Your body whispers, "Thank you." Your brain wakes up, fresh like a small garden after a rain shower. Hydration is fuel for focus. 3. The sleep. Protect your bedtime like a guard protecting an important gate. Go to sleep at a fixed time. Turn off bright screens. Tell your overactive brain, "Rest now. We will try again tomorrow." The brain needs sleep to organize the vocabulary you learn during the day. 4. The walking shoes. Put on simple shoes and go outside. Walk for 10 or 15 minutes. Look at the sky, the trees, and the people. When you move your legs, your thoughts also move, escaping the stuck feeling. New ideas arrive like kind guests. This is also a great time to listen to a gentle English podcast. 5. The pen and paper. When a plan is in your head, it is noise. When it is on paper, your brain gets to rest. Write down the 3 most important tasks of the day. Draw 3 boxes, and your goal is just to fill them. You protect your energy from the chaos of having to do everything. 6. The timer. Don't try to learn English for 2 hours straight. Use small time boxes. 15 minutes for vocabulary, 10 minutes for reading, 5 minutes for listening. Small time boxes build a big house of knowledge without pressure. 7. The phone box. It can be a small basket or a drawer. When you need to focus on studying, put your phone in the box and close it. You are not angry at technology. You are simply the boss of your attention. No notification is more important than your focus right now. 8. The quiet spot. A corner of the room, a seat by the window, or a library chair. Go there only when you study or do deep work. Your body will learn the habit. When you sit down here, the mind knows it is time to focus. This is your English territory. 9. The kind companion. A good friend doesn't laugh at your pronunciation. They walk with you. You text, "I will study for 20 minutes." They text back later, "Did you finish?" This small check helps you keep your promise to yourself. Together you go further. 10. Self-kindness. This tool is invisible but extremely important. When you forget a word, or cannot understand a paragraph, don't blame yourself. Treat yourself like you would treat a good friend who is having trouble. Progress needs patience, not punishment. When the foundation is strong, use the next 10 tools to turn English from a subject into a living part of your body and life. 11. The weekly word set. Don't try to swallow the whole dictionary. Choose a small set of words, about 5 to 7 words for 1 week. For example, time, plan, step, brave, build. Make small sentences with these words every day. Let them soak deep into your memory before moving to a new group. 12. Intonation practice. Take an English sentence you like. For example, I am learning every day. Say it slowly. Say it fast. Whisper it. Say it with a smile. Say it with a serious voice. Your mouth needs to learn the physical path to make new sounds. The path will become smooth when used many times. 13. Shadowing. English is not just in the eyes, it must be in the ears and mouth. Listen to a short audio clip of a native speaker and speak along with them at the same time, like a soft echo shadow. Your tongue will learn the rhythm and music of English unconsciously. 14. The 3-sentence journal. Every day, write a short message about your day to yourself or to a friend in English. Just 3 sentences are enough. The next day, read it again and try to correct one small mistake yourself. Writing is thinking slowed down. 15. The 1-minute video. Watch a short video on YouTube about a topic you like. Don't try to understand everything. Find one line or phrase you find interesting and repeat it many times during the day. Learning from real context is always better than learning like a robot. 16. The mirror. Spend 2 minutes standing in front of the mirror and speaking English. Look at your mouth shape. What do you look like when pronouncing the sound, th? The connection between image and sound helps you adjust your pronunciation better. 17. Anchor grammar. Don't worry about complex grammar rules immediately. Hold on to the simple ones as anchors. Present simple for habits, past simple for stories, future with will for plans. Master these basics first, and you will feel more confident. 18. The recorder. Use your phone to record yourself reading a paragraph or talking about your day. Listen to your own voice. At first, it might be a bit strange, but this is the fastest way to realize pronunciation mistakes that your ears usually miss when you are busy speaking. 19. Curious ears. When you watch movies, listen to music, or walk on the street, turn on curious ears mode. Don't try to translate everything. Just pay attention to the sounds, how their voices go up and down. Listen like a child exploring the world. 20. The affirmation. Change the story in your head. Instead of saying, English is too hard, say English is a tool to open doors. Tell yourself every morning, today I am a brave learner. These 20 tools are all very simple, but simplicity, when done continuously with patience, will create great power to change your life and your language ability. The story continues. Time passes. You use your tools. You accept your season. You water the bamboo. 6 months pass. 1 year passes. You are walking in the park. A tourist stops you. He looks lost. He asks, "Excuse me, where is the station?" Before you can think, you answer. You point the way. You say, "Go straight, then turn left at the big tree. It is opposite the bank." The tourist smiles. "Thank you." You walk away. Then you stop. Your heart beats fast. You realize what just happened. You didn't translate in your head. You didn't stutter. You didn't panic. The words just popped out. It was a small moment. It only lasted 10 seconds. But for you, it is a victory. It is the first crack in the ground. The bamboo has broken the surface. You go home. You open a book. You read a page and realize you understand 80% without a dictionary. You watch a movie and you laugh at a joke. You didn't need subtitles for that joke. These are silent victories. No one claps for you. There is no award ceremony. But inside, You feel the change. You are no longer a person trying to learn English. You are already an English user. Now, imagine your future self. 5 years from now, you are sitting in a cafe in London, New York, Sydney, or just in your room watching a foreign movie without subtitles. That future version is looking back at you now. They see you sitting at your desk, tired and frustrated. They are whispering to you. They say, "Thank you. Thank you for not giving up. Thank you for studying when you were sad. Thank you for watering the soil when you saw nothing. Because of you, I exist. Because of you, I am free." You are the architect of that future person. Every minute you spend now is a brick building a house for them. Don't let them down. We are near the end of the story. The rain outside the window has stopped. The sky is clearing up. You look back at your notebook. It no longer looks like a book of failure. It looks like fertile soil. Underneath the scribbled handwriting, underneath the red ink mistakes, are strong roots growing. You pick up your pen. You no longer feel heavy. You feel a peaceful strength. You write 3 words. I believe in me. You close the book. You turn off the light. You go to sleep with a peaceful heart. You know that while you sleep, your brain is still working. The bamboo is growing. The roots are reaching out. You don't need applause. You don't need a video with 1 million views. You don't need instant success. You have something better. You have the power of not yet. You have the power of bamboo. Remember the steps for this week. Find silence. Turn off the noise of others. Water the soil. Get the input. Listen. Read. Ignore the surface. Don't check results every day. Trust the roots. Believe that all effort will be rewarded. Dear friend, thank you for walking with me to the end of today's story. Your presence here, right now, is the clearest proof that the fire of desire for change is still burning bright inside you. Every vocabulary word you learn, every moment you listen, is a brick building a better version of yourself. Please remember, a step, no matter how small, as long as you don't stop, is extremely valuable. At English 520, we believe it is never too late to start a new dream. We are honored and happy that you trust us to be your guide. Please click the subscribe button now to join the community of energetic learners. We will meet again in the next lesson, and together, we will move forward, slowly but surely.